How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and I'm bringing you a video of one of the games that was in our last OTP Hockey Nights on the fly. I got a lot of good reviews from the first video I did where I was showing you guys how to play defense, you know. I know you guys like to see those tips and tactics and those how to play the player builds videos. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about them. In fact, I actually have a goaltending one that's coming around the corner. It's going to be here on our birthday, January 2nd, alright? So the goaltending tips and tactics will be out on January 2nd. But for today, I thought it'd be a good idea just because I had a good game. I had some goals scored against me. I thought it was a good game that I could probably explain to you guys, goaltender, and how I play goalie. I'll start off by saying I'm not a goaltender in this game. I know I can play goalie, but I'm one of those goaltenders that'll just make all the easy saves. Not necessarily make amazing saves, but more than likely I'll make all the easy saves for you. Because I'm a defenseman, I kind of have my own opinion on what I want my goalie to do, because as a defenseman, you know, I got like, I'll take the cross crease, you take the short side. It's kind of like a rule. So I kind of bring that to the table when I'm playing goaltender, right? I cover the short side and I let my defenseman take the cross crease, no matter what, even if I'm playing an OTP, where I probably should anticipate the cross crease because I know the defensemen aren't going to stop it. But I'll show you guys how I play the game, and I'll let you guys know what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Maybe give you guys a little bit of a, I don't know, some tips that you could do for goaltending. You guys liked the last one for defense, so here we go, for goaltending. And for me, see that easy save? I mean, nothing special, but for me, the biggest thing that hurts you as a goaltender is the hugging the post, the left trigger, right trigger. It's almost like the panic knife for Call of Duty. When you feel like you're in a bad situation, you just push that left trigger, right trigger. You guys got to realize something. When you're not doing anything and the shot is taken, the computer will take over for you. So just get your, try to get it so the puck is square to your body. See that right there? Just, that's hugging the post. You can hug the post when the puck is behind the net. I like to follow the puck around the net even when my own team has it. Hugging the post. That's okay when to hug the post when the puck is behind the net. But when it's on front of you, just try to keep your chest square to the puck and allow your goalie. Don't do a manual save. Stay off that right stick. That right stick is horrible, all right? Just set some rules for yourself. It's you kind of have to play some games and get used to it. Watch this right here. Oh, he's dumping it in. Never mind. I thought it was going to be an odd man rush. You gotta get into your own little groove, but kind of make some rules for yourself that you always follow. Okay. Okay. Here we go. They're dumping it in. See how I'm hugging the post down low, but when it comes out front, stop. Get to it and see how the shot. See how it didn't go crazy. See how the shot was taken. The rebound, but if you can't see the puck on a rebound, that means it's on front of you, okay? If you can see the puck, yeah, it's probably way off in the corner. But if you can't find the puck, it's probably right on front of you. Your goalie's blocking it. So just hold down the left trigger and don't move. Don't hug the post, don't move, okay? Just, it's like you got to stay consistent. If you're scrambling, just hold down the left trigger, don't move, look around with your eyes, find the puck, and then adjust. Don't move around with your fingers. Be like, oh, I'm trying to save it. No, that doesn't work. Don't hug the post. See the goalie right there? Trying to do a flying poke check. You can't really blame him. It was a partial breakaway. But, yeah, for rebounds, if it's right on front of you, don't move, okay? You can cover it if you have enough time, but don't move. I'm telling you, don't move on rebounds. See, hugging the post again when it's behind the net. Even though my own player has it, I'm focused on the play. It's automatic. That way, even when I'm doing it with my own player, that way when they have it, it's just automatic. It's like muscle memory, okay? So be sure to do that. Just follow the puck around the net, hug the posts, but when it's on front of the net, just stay square to it. And it's little rules like that, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I have a theory about goaltending, all right? I'm probably going to offend all these New Jersey Devil fans, even though I'm doing my New Jersey Devils commentary. But why do you think Martin Brodeur is statistically the best goaltender of all time? Now, I'm not saying he's not amazing. Look at that cover in the short side. I'm not saying he's not amazing. He is amazing, okay? Back in his heyday, he is arguably the best goaltender of all time. But for me, I think the reason that Martin Brodeur was so good was because he was playing on the New Jersey Devils, all right? In the old NHL, when the trap was, they aced the trap. They knew how to play the trap. That didn't go in. It's the end of the period. Don't worry. We're going into the second here. They aced the trap. So you got a good goaltender playing for a team that knows how to play good defense. So they get chemistry going where the defensemen know, okay, hang on, I'll stop with my New Jersey Devil talk. You see that? I should have been hugging the post there. Normally, I don't like to hug the post. I know there's an example later in the game that I'll show you why, but because he's behind the net there and then he's coming out, you got to hug the post. I came off the post just a little too much, and right there, I make up for it with a nice cross-crease save, okay? But always hug the post when they're behind the net. That goal, that first goal that they scored, completely my fault. 100% my fault, okay? A short side goal, your fault, boys. It's completely your fault, okay? Cross creases, breakaways, don't worry about, but short side, it's completely your fault. So yes, that goal is my fault. But back to New Jersey. You got Martin Brodeur playing on a team that knows how to shut down defensively. So he's playing games where he doesn't have to deal with any breakaways. He doesn't have to deal with any odd man rushes, okay? No cross creases. And he's so talented that he can make all the easy saves. Are you trying to tell me that if Patrick Waugh didn't play for the New Jersey Devils his whole career in that same time frame that Martin Brodeur played, that he wouldn't have had similar stats? What about Dominik Hasek on the New Jersey Devils? All right, even Chris Osgood on the New Jersey Devils. Okay, the New Jersey Devils were an amazing defensive team, and Martin Brodeur was an exceptionally good goaltender, above average goaltender, an amazing goaltender. Right, when he was on, he was on. But it didn't hurt that he had one of the best teams defending on front of him. So that's my point. As a goaltender, you can only do so much. See that goal right there? I saved the first one. Rebound goes 5-hole. I mean, little breaks like that are going to go your way sometimes. You can argue that maybe I should have been down, but I think I actually was butterfly for that goal. So that's just, some goals are going to go in, all right? You have to be able to trust your defense to block. See that cross crease pass? They blocked that one. Nothing happens, all right? So if you're a goaltender who can just make all the easy saves, the point shots, the wrist shots, never get caught out of position, all right? You're never getting beat short side on a 2-on-1. You're just taking that shot. That's when you're becoming a good goaltender, all right? Remember, as a goaltender, you need a good team on front of you. I don't care. Okay, you need a good goalie on front of you. Look at Luongo back in Florida. One of the best goaltenders, but he didn't make the playoffs with Florida. Why? Because they couldn't get him goals, they couldn't defend, but he was still a good goaltender. All right? And the OTP lobbies, very unforgiving. Very unforgiving. Anything you let in, it's your fault. Your fault. That first goal I let in this game, my fault. Yes, absolutely. The second goal, it wasn't necessarily anybody's fault. It's just a hockey play. They took a shot, the rebound, you can maybe argue is the defenseman's fault because they didn't pick up the rebound. The other team got to it first, but they got to the rebound and they put it 5-hole. That game is the hockey is a game of bounces, so things are going to happen. Just stay in there. Don't get flustered. Don't panic. That's the #1 rule. Do not panic. What did I say before with the hug in the post? It's the devil. I'm telling you. All right. Watch this play right here. What do they got? Nothing. See, defenseman doing the right thing. Anytime they want to cut into the middle, the defenseman should cover it. Look. Okay, I should be hugging the post. See that right there? Perfect example. See how I wasn't hugging the post and our defenseman tried to clear it? Now, he should never clear it up the middle, but he did. Oh, and there's another example. Okay, hang on a second. See that goal right there? The goalie was hugging the post and he still got beat short side. That's why I sometimes don't like to hug the post. All right, but our player wasn't behind the net, so he should have still been butterfly. The first goal for us, I was butterfly, but he was behind the net, so I should have been hugging the post. So try to remember that. Behind the net, hug the post. On front of the net, don't hug the post, okay? All right, it's little things like that, and you'll still get beat sometimes, but it's little things like that. If you can just remember and always do, you're going to start becoming a good goaltender, all right? But it really depends on playing on the team. You need a good team, you need good defensemen, and you need to have confidence. You need to be able to go out there and make some mistakes. What do they got here? Let's see. Cover that short side. There you go. See that? Cover that short side? It was a 2-on-0, almost a 2-on-1. I made the decision. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. He tried to shoot short side. I didn't even move, all right? I got beat once on that short side. It didn't happen again. Oh, man, I get so frustrated when I get beat short side because it is all your fault. Even if it's a 2-on-1, it's all your fault. But nice little save there, okay? Defenseman trying to be all shifty-shady. Here we go. Man, I've been talking a lot here. Need some water. Oh, all right. See how it's behind the net, hugging the post, back to the point. Don't hug the post. See how the shot? Okay, that's another thing. When a shot comes in, if it hits you and there's a rebound, hug down the left stick. Don't hug the post. Push the left stick and just stay butterfly because the rebound might be there. When you stand up, you're freezing your goalie for a quick second because he's getting in an animation. And if it's a rebound, it might beat you 5-hole. So anytime a shot comes in from the point or anywhere for that fact, go butterfly and stay butterfly until the puck is clear or you have it, okay? Just the left trigger is your primary button. You're going to be using that left trigger or L2 a lot of the time. I'm telling you. That's your butterfly button. Use that a lot. Don't use the right trigger as much. I'm telling you, when you guys hug the post, it doesn't help you. Watch this again. See that? See how the shot came in? Even though my guy caught it, I didn't stand back up. The shot came in. I stayed butterfly. No chance for a rebound, beating me through the 5-hole. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's happened rare with me, but I have seen it a few times. Have you ever seen when a shot comes in on the goaltender, he saves it, the puck bounces down, and when he starts to stand up, he does an animation, and his paddle, his stick, knocks it back through his legs? Have you ever seen that? All right, if that happens, don't blame the game. Blame yourself because it's because you're standing up. Yes, it's stupid that the goalie, deflects it back into his own net, but if you stay butterfly, you won't do that. So if you've ever seen that goal and you've blamed the game, just realize you can hold down the left trigger or L2 and not let that happen, all right? Oh, man. Look at this. Oh, trying to get a goal. There you go. This was a great night, OTP Hockey Night. One of the better ones. Oh, here we go. A breakaway. What am I going to do? Oh, nah. Now, I would always do a flying poke check, boys, but because this was an OTP Hockey Night, you guys know my strategy, and that guy, he was coming straight at me. The flying poke check is good to do when the guy has pressure on him, or he's coming in from the side, or he's weaving. That's when it's good to do, right? But if he has a clear-cut breakaway from the neutral zone and he's going straight at you, you got to anticipate the dive over, okay? So if he's moving his right stick back and forth, do the diving poke check, do the superb man flying poke check, but, and I honestly listen to this, if he's coming straight at you, like a penalty shot, if he has a penalty shot, he has all day to think about it, or if he's coming straight at you, he might do the dive. A lot of people know about that flying poke check now, so just be wary of that, okay? But also remember, a breakaway, never your fault. Ever. Never your fault. If you allow breakaway, if a breakaway happens, you could skate out to the boards, allow it. It still wouldn't be your fault, okay? A team should never allow a breakaway. It's very possible. It's very possible to go through a game without allowing a breakaway, without allowing even a 2-on-1. It's extremely possible. So don't, if you're ever in an OTP game, and you let in a breakaway in the first period, in the first 5 minutes, and everyone's like, oh, goalie quit, goalie quit. Don't get mad. Just stick in there, stick it out, because you're playing with people who are ignorant and who don't know the game of hockey. Because if they did, breakaway should never happen, okay? NHLers have been fired. They've been traded because they allow breakaways. Defensemen, are you kidding me? That's almost as worse as an own goal when you allow a breakaway. I mean, things happen with line changes. That's why breakaways happen a lot in real hockey. But there's no line changes in this game. All right, defensemen should always be back there. They're supermen. They don't have fatigue levels. I don't understand it. How can you blame a goalie for a break? Oh, whatever. It boggles the mind, but you goalies know it's unforgiving out there. But just don't let it get to you. Just rub it off your shoulders. Whatever. Work on your game. You know what I mean? At the end of the game, even if you've allowed 4 goals, look at those 4 goals. How did they go in? Were they cross creasers? Not your fault. Were they breakaways? Not your fault. Were they short side goals? Well, yeah, that's your fault. But you can work on that. If you know you made a mistake, that's how you can learn from it. So judge yourself accordingly. If you let in a goal and you quit, you're not getting better. You're not learning, okay? And also, as I said for you guys, if you let in a goal and people blame you, it's not your fault. But goalies, it can happen the other way too, where if you let in a goal, you quit out the game because, it's everybody else's fault. You need to be able to accept the fact that goals are going to go in. Name me a goalie who's had 82 shutouts in a season. Yeah, that's right, you can't, okay? What's the record for shutouts in a season? I don't even know. I'm going to say it's probably in the teens, probably less than 20. It's got to be less than 20. I'm going to say like Martin Brodeur or Dominic Hasek with like 14 or 15. It's probably something like that. So there's 82 games in a regular season. Only, 15 games can be a shutout, the most? So, yes, goals are going to happen in the NHL, okay? So allow it to happen and get better for it. All right? It's as simple as that. Don't quit and don't take it the wrong way. Just cover that short side, all right? On a breakaway, do a flying poke check. When the puck is behind your net, hug the post. Don't allow wraparounds to go in, all right? Make any other rules for you because I'm not the guru for goalie. This is everything I've said right now is kind of how I believe goalie should be played. You guys can watch this game and do you think I played good? Do you think I played bad? All right, this is not a club game. This is an OTP hockey night, so we're not necessarily facing, an elite club team, but we also don't have necessarily an elite club team defense, so things are happening. And look at this. Never do this. Never, ever do this. This is, I'm only doing this because it's a fun game, but watch, you can draw a penalty if you go out. That's goaltender interference on him. Yeah, I know, I drew a penalty, but never do that. Now, I simulated the rest of the game because the rest of the game was just fighting. As I said, it was an OTP hockey night, but I'll quickly show you that I'm not skipping it because I let in 4 goals at the end. No, the final score was 5-2. But even though I allowed 2 goals, the first goal, my fault, the the short-sided goal. But whatever, you pick yourself up. Your team should be getting 3 goals anyway. So there you go, boys. That's my little opinion and footage of how I play goalie and how I believe goalie should be played. Give me your opinions if you want to disagree or agree. And the tips and tactics goaltending, it's coming out on our birthday, January 2nd, boys. All right? Take it easy.